all of you are here. My name is Karen Henry, and I am the 4-H Youth Development Extension Agent for the University of Florida IFAS Extension Seminole County. And 4-H collaborates with local schools, community organizations, and volunteers to deliver research-based educational programming to Seminole County youth. Extension programming is made possible through county, state, and federal funding from the United States Department of Agriculture, the University of Florida, and Seminole County government. In 4-H, youth ages 5 to 18 explore their sparks through fun, hands-on learning experiences guided by 4-H volunteers in interest areas such as public speaking, like our fantastic young people we have with us here tonight, food and nutrition, agricultural sciences, gardening, leadership, and more. The Florida 4-H Public Speaking Program is just one of Seminole County 4-H's school enrichment programs, where we annually have thousands of 6th grade students participate across the county thanks to classroom teachers dedicating their time and energy into sharing the skill and fun of public speaking. In addition to this program, we offer other school enrichment programs, including a financial literacy program called Living on My Own, Healthy Hands, which pertains to hand washing and disease prevention, growing gardens, and others. At Seminole County Extension, we also serve adult audiences with educational programming in the areas of horticulture, Florida-friendly landscaping, health and wellness, nutrition, money management, agriculture, and food systems. So tonight, I invite you to sit back and enjoy the first place 6th grade finalists as they present their speeches. They will be introducing themselves one by one, telling us who they are, what school they're from, and a short word of thanks to their supporters. So let's give our young people a round of applause.
Hello, I'm Zachary Rodriguez, and I'm from Jackson Heights Middle School, and I am with my parents and my teacher, English teacher, Ms. Hirsch.
My name is Bella Rankin. I am from Double R Private School, and I'm thanking my LA teacher, Ms. Dawson, and my 6 supporters that came.
Hello, I'm Beckham Joust from LCMS Middle School, and I'd like to thank my mom for helping me every step of the way, my ELA teacher, Miss Higley, for being awesome, and my, I guess, hydroponics and plants teacher who came just because she's awesome.
Hello, my name is Dustin Rahman. I'm from All Souls Catholic School. And my parents came, my 2 teachers, and my principal.
Hi, my name is Nia Menon, and I'm representing the Masters Academy, and I would like to thank my amazing friends, my parents, and my awesome teacher.
Hi, my name is Caleb Partial. I'd like to thank my mom and dad and my grandma and my grandpa for coming, and then also my ELA teacher, my history teacher, my science teacher, the high school ELA teacher, and also the administrative director, and my sister, because she had to listen to my speech like 1,000 times.
This is one of the best parts of my job. We have such incredible young people, and I am so excited to hear from them tonight. So as we get started, it is my pleasure to introduce our judges this evening. Our first judge is Sabrina Robinson, who is a graduate of the University of Central Florida, having studied communications with a minor in marketing. Sabrina presently is a public communications coordinator with the Seminole County Office of Communications and works with all departments to create social media content, produce videos with SGTV, assist with media relations. She recently attended a public information's basic training where she was able to further develop her own public speaking skills through working on-camera exercises in media-related scenarios. The training helped prepare her for the upcoming hurricane season with the Public Information Division. Additionally, Sabrina recently worked as Public Information and Community Outreach Consultant with the Florida Department of Transportation, FDOT. In this role, she attended numerous community engagement events where she was able to educate community members on several FDOT programs such as commuter assistant programs, Rethink Your Commute, and Safe Mobility for Life. Thank you, Sabrina. Allie Linville will also be judging this evening. She is a public communications coordinator for Seminole County's Community Information Division. With almost a decade of experience in both communication and in tour guide roles, Allie now assists with innovative and effective messaging about Seminole County's programs and services to both internal and external stakeholders. Thank you, Allie. I'd also like to thank SGTV for assisting with the setup and the filming of the event. After the competition, it will be available via a link for everyone to share with their family and friends. As a reminder, please silence all cell phones, and if you need to exit, please wait until in between speeches. Also, we love that when you share your child's success, and if you decide to post on social media, we have cards at the welcome table with information on tags and hashtags. So now, without further ado, let's begin the Florida 4-H Public Speaking County Contest powered by FPL. Our first contestant is Bella Rankin from the Double R Private School. Bella has recently discovered a love of drumming. She has 2 dogs, but her favorite pet is her cat, Snowflake. When Bella isn't reading, she loves to sleep, and she wants to be a marine biologist when she grows up. Here's Bella.
Have you ever peed your pants? Well, I didn't think so, but I have. On a dark summer night in 2023, my friends and I decided to download the Ouija board, aka the talking board used to speak to the dead. After downloading the app, we turned off the lights, sat in a circle, and cautiously opened it. We contacted a spirit who told us her name, Beatrice. She was 39 and her husband poisoned her. Beatrice then explained that she could see us and that she was in the room with us. We screamed in unison, was she there with us? So we began asking her numerous questions like, are you real or where are you? She either answered with, I am right next to you or I could see you. Of course we freaked out because we believed she was in the room with us. We thought if we closed the app, she would disappear, but it wouldn't let us. This shocked us. Then we started laughing maniacally because the app started glitching, saying weird things I can't remember. I began to pee a little in my pants. Suddenly, the app closed. We began screaming and laughing in the complete dark. We screamed and laughed so loudly, Sally's parents screamed from the room, "Be quiet!" But of course, we didn't listen and began playing the game again with different spirits of different ages. Each time, they said the same things. They could see us, and they were in the room with us. But at this point, we didn't believe the game, even though it glitched, it terrified us every time. As we continued laughing, we concluded the game was fake. But if you are deciding deciding to download an app on the Apple Store called the Ouija board with a 3-star rating and a fake scary person on the cover of the game, take a chance. Play it with someone. You may scream, just not believe it, or pee your pants.
Nice job, Bella. Thank you for starting us off. The University of Florida IFAS Extension 4-H Youth Development Program uses a learn-by-doing approach to help youth gain the knowledge and skills they need to be responsible, productive citizens. This is done through encouraging what we call sparks of our young people. Sparks are the skills, talents, interests, or special qualities that all of us have. They come deep from within and provide energy, joy, purpose, and direction. I think all of us can think about something that is a spark for us. With over 50 projects in 4-H, we are likely to be able to connect a young person's spark with one of those projects. The projects are areas of interest or hobbies, and youth can explore topics such as cooking, hiking, animals, and more. Our next speaker is Caleb Parshell from Holy Cross Lutheran Academy. Caleb is an honor roll student at Holy Cross Lutheran Academy. He enjoys participating in the school's theater productions and was most recently in The Wizard of Oz. Beyond theater, Caleb enjoys staying active and enjoys playing volleyball in his free time. Let's welcome Caleb.
In 1941, millions of Jews were forced into concentration camps to be killed off. In 1942, Taba Biber, who was not much older than I am today, was forced into the Plaszow concentration camp after being hidden in the woods. She was in the camp from 1942 to 1945. These years were gruesome, with hundreds of people dying per day. Can you imagine living your life and then your whole world is changed simply because of your race or religion? You would no longer be able to spend time with your family or play video games. Your life was no longer your own. It was the Nazis, and they could take it at any second. Today, I will be connecting the Holocaust to empathy, anti-Semitism, and remembering the past. We need to have empathy for others so no terrible events like the Holocaust happen again. The United States knew what was happening in Germany and did nothing. The St. Louis arrived in the U.S. with a boat full of people seeking asylum, and the U.S. told them to go back. Once they got back to Germany, they were forced off of the boat and immediately sent to concentration camps. Sadly, 25% of the people on that boat were killed in those concentration camps. If the U.S. and other countries had helped out, many Jewish lives could have been saved. Eventually, in 1945, the Soviet forces stepped in and liberated Taba's camp. If they hadn't stepped in, Taba probably wouldn't be here today. Adolf Hitler started the Holocaust because he didn't think that there was any place in society for Jews. This is what the Bible states in Galatians 3:28. There's neither Jew nor Greek. There's neither slave nor free. There's no male and female, for we are all one in Christ Jesus. We shouldn't judge others because they are Jewish, or Catholic, or Hindu. Would you want others judging you if you were Jewish? Anti-Semitism is still a major problem even today. But if we stop judging Jews, then there would be a lot more peace in the world. We need to remember the past so no mass murders happen again. You might think that the past is just the past. We need to know the past to stop what could possibly happen. By a show of hands, have you ever thought that what you were learning in history wasn't interesting or important? The past doesn't include me, so why does it matter? It matters for a lot of reasons. Suppose something did happen again. Would you know what to do? We need to know for the good of everyone. Taba states, frightened I just don't know. And when I think back, we must have been completely already numb, without no feeling. We just obeyed and did what we had to do. Taba wants others to know her story so no terrible genocides happen again. If everyone comes together, has empathy, stops anti-Semitism, and remembers the past, history may not be doomed to repeat itself.
Thank you, Caleb. The 4-H Youth Development Program aims to be a youth-centered and volunteer-driven program. Annually, Florida 4-H educates over 180,000 young people thanks to the support of over 9,000 volunteers. Volunteers are crucial to help youth learn, grow, and succeed in the 4-H program. Volunteers create life-changing experiences for youth in our community. Opportunities exist to volunteer working directly with youth and supporting the program, and there are opportunities that are available on both a short-term and long-term basis. Volunteers serve in a number of capacities. Some teach a workshop or lead a club, others chaperone events, others lend professional skills in the 4-H Advisory Board, or judge competitions like the public speaking one here tonight, or project exhibits. As they provide hands-on guidance and real-world experiences, these volunteers also offer young people another crucially important element: a healthy adult role model who helps youth grow their confidence and ignite their dreams for the future. In addition to helping youth, 4-H volunteers benefit from their involvement too, with new friendships, connection with our young people, improved community, leadership, new passions, positive change, enhanced skills, and a lasting legacy. The Florida 4-H Public Speaking Program is one example of a school enrichment program where our classroom teachers serve in that 4-H volunteer role and deliver 4-H curriculum at the classroom setting. Let's give a round of applause to our teachers, administrators, and school personnel who create these positive learning experiences for our young people. Our next speech is Beckham Drouse from Childs Middle School. Beckham is the big brother to two younger brothers, Link and Sawyer. He spends his free time reading, playing soccer and video games, and adventuring outside. On Sundays, going to church and then running a local business he created called Lockwood Lemonade is where he sells homemade lemonade and treats every Sunday. His favorite subject in school is ELA, with PE as a close second. This speech project was his favorite assignment of all time because it was so much fun, it didn't even feel like work. Plus, it came from one of his favorite teachers of all time, Ms. Higley. Beckham.
Ever noticed how some places offer lower prices if you're under a certain age? Ever wanted to be that age to get the discount? Pretty easy to fake my age coming from the short kid, who's 90% shorter than all kids my age. Most people say that being short is a bad thing, but really, it can be awesome. When I was younger, and still now, I get made fun of on a daily basis. I've been called more names than you could imagine. Just to name a few: Shorty, Shortstock, Strawberry Shortcake, Mr. Skip Leg Day. And it's not like it's my fault either. I'm looking at you, Mom and Dad. As I got older, I just couldn't take it anymore, so I thought of a way to counter the insults. I would make fun of myself before anyone else could. That way, people would laugh instead of insult me. And my own insults didn't make me feel bad, because I've been called short my whole life, so it felt good not to hear people insult me anymore. Now, I only get short-shamed every once in a while. So I've taken something that most people think is bad and made it good for myself. There's also so many athletes that have proven that being short doesn't mean you can't go far in life. Take Messi, for example. He's 5'5" and makes $54 million a year playing soccer. It's more than I make at my lemonade stand. Man, I gotta interview that guy, ask him how he does it. Not to mention short athlete Muggsy Bogues won shortest athlete in NBA history. He was good too. Side note, speaking of athletics, when you want to buy a new pair of shoes or Jordans or running shoes, I bet you pay the expensive adult price, whereas I get to pay probably half that because I'm so short that I buy the little kid size. It's not just athletics. I always win hide and seek. Don't be jealous. Us shorties even have less chance of getting cancer, blood clots. Heck, we have a good chance at being a great long-distance runner, too. Of course there's cons. Rides at theme parks trigger me. I'll get to go to a theme park and get to have oh so much fun in the kiddie section. Even if I do get to ride the cool rides, they have to measure me 5 times before I even get through the line. Maybe you think I'm exaggerating. Let's take the time I rode Rip Ride Rocket at Universal. So first, they measured me at the start like normal, and they measured me again 5 minutes into the line. As if that wasn't enough, they measured me again in the middle, then again before I got on, which, in case you were wondering, caused me to miss my car and wait for the next one. And they measured me again before I got on, then I finally got to ride. By the way, multiple studies show that short adults and kids have low self-confidence and low self-esteem. Maybe that's caused by the ride measuring. So, all in all, before you're about to make fun of a short kid, remember that it's not their fault. And really, they could be the next great athlete, or the next limbo champion. Thank you.
Thank you, Beckham. Seminole County 4-H offers a variety of programming for young people. Youth may participate in community 4-H clubs, in-school programs, and educational workshops, events, and activities. We are in the process of gathering youth and adults that are interested in starting 4-H clubs for the new year. Each club must have a group of 5 or more youth, ages 5 to 18, and 2 or more adult volunteers. You get to choose which learning activities or projects your club will do. A club can be varying sizes, from a small group of kids from one neighborhood to a larger club consisting of youth from all over the county. Clubs can be community-based with a focus on general projects or specific to one project area. So you may have a club with youth learning about the environment, clothing and textiles, and leadership. Or you may have a 4-H club where all the youth in the club are learning about horses. In addition to the project, 4-H members build leadership by electing officers and conducting their own business meetings. They work together on community service activities, meet new friends, and most importantly, have lots of fun. If you're interested in learning more, we can help you create your plan and provide training to the adult volunteers and youth officers. Our next speaker is Zachary Rodriguez from Jackson Heights Middle School. Zach is 11 years old, born on June 28th, 2012. And what Zach does not know is actually that is the same birthday as my best friend, June 28th. Not 2012, but June 28th. His favorite color is red, and he loves to do public speaking. His favorite part of school is definitely doing science because of the fun projects that they get to do, but ELA is a close second. He has an interest in painting and playing many different types of games like Minecraft Geometry Dash. He hopes that everyone likes his speech for Google and its helpfulness towards the community. Zachary.
With a show of hands, how many here use Google? I bet when you're sick, you look up the symptoms to try to figure out your diagnosis. This usually leads you down a rabbit hole. But if you use Google the right way, it can really help you. Google is an interconnected mega site that can help you with anything you need, anywhere, anytime. First of all, Google is something huge. It can help with many different types of health information. Google can provide access to health info that may cause many people to make decisions about their well-being. Services like Gmail, Google Meet, and Hangouts, now chat, can assist with many people with talking with their doctors by video chat on the problems they have without even having to go to the hospital. Google can also help with finding good doctors and getting you the assistance that you need. Next, tools like Google Drive, Sheets, Slides, and Docs can cause so many collabs with people for reasons like productivity, business, and schoolwork. Google Drive is a hub that can help you do many things like making slides, docs, sheets, and other ways to collaborate with others and do many things with all those sites. It's hard sometimes getting everyone together in one place, right? So these tools allow for multiple people to be on one page, making comments and editing each other's work in real time. Next, Google Sheets, an app just like Excel, can help you spreadsheet your financial health and calculate your stats. Slides can be used for presentations for many things like schoolwork, job resumes, and so much more. Finally, there's Docs, an app to type all what your heart desires. It can help with typing essays, speeches, like this one, and little books that I write that are there for you. Finally, Google is great with translation services, making language barriers level to the ground. Google Translate can help you in a foreign country to order in a restaurant, talk to people with directions, and do so much to help you learn and know what people are talking about. Google Translate can also help with translating text, documents, and websites from one language into another. It offers a website interface, a mobile app for Android and iOS in 100 plus languages. This makes life a whole lot easier. So in a nutshell, Google isn't just a search engine, it's so much more. It's like that tech-savvy friend who always has answers. You would love this person, and I bet this is your best friend easily. So that's why Google is very helpful to the community. And don't even get me started on Google Earth and Maps. Thank you.
Thank you, Zachary. .4-H provides young people the opportunity to participate on multiple levels. Youth learn locally, so that might be in their classroom or their school or at the 4-H club level, then have the opportunity to participate at the county level, like our contest here tonight, district, state, and national levels with a variety of competitions, educational events, and activities. iLead Intermediate Leadership Conference is a state-level leadership conference for middle schoolers that this year is taking place June 23rd through 25th. During this one-day, two-night experience, youth ages 11 to 13 stay in the residence halls on the University of Florida campus, take fun, hands-on workshops taught by faculty and staff at the University of Florida, and meet youth from across the state. Thanks to the generosity of the Seminole County 4-H Association, the first place winner of tonight's competition will receive a full registration scholarship to attend iLead, valued at $275. Second place will receive a scholarship to cover half of the registration costs, and third place will receive $50 towards the registration cost. Information on iLead is on the welcome table. Dustin is 12 years old. His favorite subject in school is ELA. He is an avid reader, with Barnes & Noble being one of his favorite places. He has a pet turtle named Sheldon and loves lizards. He also enjoys being outdoors, playing basketball with his friends. Dustin.
I have a question for you today. Do you believe in miracles? If you don't, that's okay, but I believe in them. I think that they happen every day, even if you don't realize it. I think this because I believe a miracle happened to me. When I was younger, I never really wanted to go to church. I believed in God, but I never had an urge or a need to pray. When I went to middle school, my family lost a loved one. It was someone I loved a lot, and they lived with me all my life. I was also having problems in school. I didn't feel welcomed. That was when a miracle happened. That miracle was when Jesus came into my life. My family started going to church again, and my mom signed me up for a Catholic school. Going to that Catholic school has to be one of the best things to happen to me. Now I'm part of one big family. I know that I'm welcomed. Now I know that I belong somewhere. That Catholic school is the same school that I'm representing here tonight, and I can't thank God enough for blessing me with a good education, good teachers, and good parents. This shows that Jesus will never abandon you, leave you, and never stop loving you, no matter how many times you abandon him, leave him, or stop loving him. This is shown in the Bible in Hebrews chapter 13, verse 5, when God says, "I will never leave you or forsake you." This means to me that God will always protect you and help you in your times of need or despair. You will never be alone in hard times. God will always be by your side, and he will never leave it. Now, if you still don't believe in miracles, that's okay. But just know that they do happen every day, even if you don't realize it. I know this because a miracle happened to me, and it could happen to you too.
Thank you, Dustin. We are often asked, isn't 4-H just for kids who live on farms or have animals? The short answer is no. While 4-H began as a program to teach rural youth hands-on education based on research from the agricultural experiment stations of the land-grant college system, it started with the USDA finding that adults in farming communities did not readily accept these new agricultural discoveries. However, youth could experiment with these new ideas and then share their experience and successes with the adults around them. In the over 120 years since, the 4-H Youth Development Program has grown and evolved into a place where, regardless of where youth live, rural, suburban, urban, or in cities, they have a place to participate. It serves and is open to youth from all backgrounds and interests, with a focus on personal growth of its members and building workforce development skills. Nia Menon from the Masters Academy is 11 years old and in 6th grade. She loves reading, and her favorite series is Keeper of the Lost Cities. She loves hanging out with her friends, making bracelets, and selling them to help animals in need. She also loves to travel, and so far has been to 27 countries. Nia.
Do you think you know dogs? Wait until you hear about mine. But first, a riddle. What does a fat sheep that got zapped by static and a starving rat that fell into a pool have in common? They could both pass for my dog, depending on whether she is all cute and fluffy after grooming or all drenched while getting a bath. But it's not just her looks that are unique. Today, I will share 3 reasons why my dog, Josie, is not your typical everyday dog. 1, Josie is very smart, but not very brave. One day, my dad came home late from work and decided to test Josie's courage. He snuck into the house and hid in the shoe closet. Josie barked loudly, letting us know about stranger danger, but our big 55-pound dog waited for my mom to go investigate first. Really, what dog hides behind their owner for protection? My dog, that's who. 2, my dog does not compromise. One summer day, we went on a walk. When we got back, Josie went to her water bowl, panting like crazy and not drinking any water. But when I put a few ice cubes in there, she drank the whole thing. Turns out she does not care for room temperature water. She needs ice water. Every other dog would drink any water it gets, right? Not Josie. 3rd, she is a foodie. When we first got her, our vet told us that we shouldn't change a dog's diet, or it might throw up. Turns out, Josie's all about novelty. First, we gave her kibble. Boring. So, we added cheese, and she loved it. Yay! But only for a few days. Then, it was yogurt, then blueberries. Now, she acts like blueberries are so 2023. She's so stubborn that one time, she refused to eat for so long that she threw up. So my dog throws up if you don't change her diet. I could go on about how she meditates for hours with her toy, or her complaining voice when she wants something. But the most adorable thing is how she gives me the best welcomes ever. She loves me and all my quirks, just like how I love her and all her unique quirks. And isn't that what matters most? If we appreciate what is special about our friends, we can make awesome memories together. And Josie helps me to understand that. So Josie might not be perfect, but she's perfect for me. And that is why I love her. My diva dog, Josie.
Thank you, Mia. Let's give our county competitors a round of applause. Fantastic. Well, congratulations again to all of our county participants. You all did fantastic. Give yourselves a round of applause. Well done. And we are going to have our judges present our awards tonight.
Hi, good evening. I'd like to start by saying everyone did so amazing. Allie and I thoroughly enjoyed listening to your speeches, so great job. And our 3rd place speech presenter goes to Caleb Partial with his speech on the Holocaust.
Congrats, everyone. You did great. Our 2nd place winner goes to Dustin with the Miracle of Having Christ in Your Life.
And 1st place goes to Beckham.
Another round of applause. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. It truly takes a village to do this, so thank you to the parents, families, teachers, school administrators, all of the staff who made this happen. You all did great. You all did really great. So have a wonderful evening. Thank you.